I can read it when I have my glasses.
I said it does.
I missed it.
What happened?
I don't know. I missed it. Tom's laughing like he did the time I sang the song, the Belushi song.
You did kill me that one time.
Oh, dude. That's just wrong, dude. In ice cream.
What's that?
In ice cream. Alright, should be If Blue Box runs late in their rate, it's not a big deal. We know they'll be here eventually. All that group. So, welcome everyone.
Do you need critical hits out, Jay?
You need what?
Take critical hits out?
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense. That's not Tim's character.
It is Tim's character. Kind of.
They're well carried.
It's Tim's character.
Indeed.
It is.
The Tim specials right here.
We may need them.
Are you honored, Tim, that I went through and did a whole phone table just for you and your characters? Yeah, and I've never forgiven you for it.
You haven't forgiven a lot of people tonight.
Tim went and built an entire folio of criticals just to kill all John's player characters off.
And so far, I'm fairly successful.
Yeah, you've killed like 12 of them.
That's because they don't fight smart.
See, this won't help you because you can't read my chicken scratch. All right,
Fight smart.
yeah,
Fight.
don't say that name.
That's smart.
That's the name of it.
Fight club?
Well, you should because it's funny.
How long is it going to say 39? How many more months is it going to say 39 months? When does it go to 40?
What? I don't know. Oh, here he comes. Oh my gosh, I got to turn my sound down. I can hear reverb. Dun dun dun. Somewhere in the state of Spokane, Washington.
It's cold.
There he is. Connecting the audio.
It's not a state, it's a city.
Washington's a state.
Hey,
Eric!
See you again.
Ew.
Eric! So, Eric, we got Molly, we got Bones, we got
Molly,
Darling,
Bones.
and Darling.
Darling. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
And we got my whole crew here, so we're good. We got
Awesome. Thanks for having me join you guys.
Eric, this is gonna be
We're
awesome.
looking forward to it.
So we are already almost at
Do
10.
that now.
We're at $9,300 already from all the other streams. So I'm gonna set. I set the goal for we got 2 streams tomorrow and the prelude and the Gavin show tomorrow night. So I got a special thing I'm gonna do if I think I'm gonna set it at 14,000.
Yeah, what's your tally?
We can do
end?
4,700
After
or whatever, 4,600 on this. What's that?
After tomorrow night it ends?
Yeah, but people can still put in afterwards.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, when do you tally?
Well, I've been telling it constantly, but yeah, after someone donated $1,500 anonymously.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. When does it end?
Officially tomorrow night after the Gavin show tomorrow night. So we got 2 streams tomorrow, and then we got and then we have the wrap up show tomorrow night. So we're the last stream tonight. So and like I said, Eric, when you got a bolt, you got a bolt, no problem. And then
My bolting time will be determined by the timing of my friend's pot roast.
Yeah.
It'll be like after
Very
7.
fair.
Hey, that's cool that you're visiting. I really appreciate you hopping in here. As
They
you're...
set me up, man. I'm in his office. I got her wine. I'm good to go.
Yes.
Awesome.
So if you all, Molly, Bones, and Darling, Eric what's your title? Your director at Paizo?
Scoring.
I'm the publisher.
He
You're
prints
the main
bigger,
publisher. Yeah,
and
he's
then
the
just
publishing director at Paizo. So
Very cool.
and
Yeah.
and also
Yeah, this one and this one.
did tons of stuff in
about 2.5 hours.
Greyhawk in the late '90s, early 2000s.
Nope, those ones I did
Tons.
together. Him I printed
So,
first because I was messing
published
around.
books, Dragon Magazine, Dungeon Magazine, Earth Journal, ton of stuff.
Fun stuff.
Tons.
I'm playing the infamous Venerian board tonight.
That's for something upcoming.
Yes.
I thought to think of it more spines
get it.
than in
Oh.
Oh god.
I just
Reef and I are besties. So yeah.
It's funny because I'm in the office with my bestie, and he was just telling me like 10 minutes ago that the only thing he had left to put up was a Japanese Creep Show 2 poster.
Oh yes, that's what I'm named after. That's awesome. I love Creep Show.
It's like it's all coming together.
Yes, full circle. Now you just need to find a small pile of bones, and then it'll be set.
Old house that might not be as hard.
I was gonna go pot roast, but we went so much darker. I'm here for it.
You all good?
Right.
Leftovers. Yep.
So a couple things I said. We got 9 player characters, so be precise when you act. Boom, boom, boom. During combat, especially. With RP, we'll make sure that it flows well, and the hero point system. Every $25 donated to Tiltify is a regular, and that when you get 4, you can turn it in for a special. Because I guarantee you, we're going to be getting $100, right?
Regulars and specials.
Yes. You remember that, Eric?
It always comes back to me.
And don't worry, Eric. He's got 4 necromancers with flesh shiver tonight.
Yes, I have. A ton of flesh shivers tonight. That shitty spell, as you call it. I'm kidding. There's no flesh shivers.
No, that was Thursday. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, you missed a great ending, man. All right.
I still have my tentacle rod, right?
Yes, you do.
All right.
You got that with Ed Greenwood's group.
Excellent. I think I wrote down for that first.
Look at that Vanadium board pick. That's really, really. Huh?
Have you updated your character sheet?
doing it right?
Yeah,
Yep. And now you have to fix your teeth.
I have my bottle of water down here.
And I have you to thank for my correct milky eye.
Yes. Anna fixed the eye.
He was very ugly, but he was far too charismatic when I got him. So you never want to complain, when the GM's like, here's your picture, but I'm like, oh boy, howdy, this guy's so much older and weird. Although his comeliness is 13, so he's a little
There you go.
Hey.
everyone's their own harshest critic.
You know what? You can move the gazebo. It's
For some
not.
reason, I pictured the priest of Thariston, or not Thariston.
Ralshaz?
Ralshaz, kind of looking like the 2 guys who hassled Chaucer in Knight's Tale.
Oh.
Kind of like, the boil on his face and kind of...
Well, it's tough to do that in Portrait Workshop. So that's why, hey, darling, tell Cherno thank you for the artwork again. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah, he did such a great job with it.
I know I'm going to forget stuff here.
So, Jay, it looks like I don't have the rules for the tentacle rod written down.
All right, so yours is it's purple. So if it's +3 to hit, you get 3 attacks with it, right?
And it heals the enemy.
No, it doesn't. Stop.
No, it doesn't.
Each one does 3 points.
Each one does 3 points. If they all 3 hit, it does double. So it does 18.
So it's +3, you said?
+3 to hit, and then each tentacle that hits does 3 damage. If they all 3 hit, it does 18 damage, and it slows them for 9 rounds.
Whoa.
Quick question. Is the +3 to hit, does that include my +1? Or no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I bet a 12 doesn't have a strength bonus.
Old school.
Sorry. I gotta wash that new right out of my hand before we get started here.
Old school. Old school. I'm gonna come live. We've got a lot to talk about here. So, Blue Box is on. They got 124. It's awesome. So we got a lot of crew over there. But let's get rolling here. As they're doing giveaways and stuff. He's got a lot of stuff to give away. And I forget what button to hit. Holy jeez, Anna.
Uh-oh.
I already messed up. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Just gonna say, don't mess up
A
yet.
full crew tonight. I'm gonna hang back there. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome. Look at this. I mean, this is the most I think we've ever had playing together. This is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to our part of the Greyhawk Megastream fundraiser event, which we are at now 9,330 already. And we did last year. We only did $10,020. So we're going to absolutely smash it. But I'm gonna set a little goal for the audience, and I'll wait till the raid comes in before I set that goal up as to a kicker on something. So good evening. I'm Jay, Lord Kazumba. Yay! No,
Huzzah!
we go.
Go back, ladies.
We go till we're done tonight. Just note there's no stream after us. There's 2 streams tomorrow. Time Lord's Wife at 9 a.m. Eastern. Wally Hobbit 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Eastern, and then the Gavin wrap-up show 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. So that'll finish it up tomorrow. So John at Blue Box is rolling right now, and let's. So what we'll do is we'll go around. We can't wait for them to raid in because we don't know when that'll be. So what we'll do is let's do the guys around the table first because all their characters are here. I'm going to start with Bill, the Master Crafter. Everyone knows him as. And by the way, so the table. Like it's all Bill's work here, so note that. And we got so much new stuff out now. It's just crazy for this. Really unbelievable. Why is that angled?
It's just me. I'm crooked.
Yeah, you are. You know we all lean to the left, right? So now is it left or right? So Bill, take it off and talk about your character, who is the reason you're here. Actually, Solstice. Solstice. Yeah, that's right.
Solstice is he's a half gray elf. He's a druid mage. Originally from the Sus Forest, who is now currently residing in Altamira.
Yes.
But he, on Thursday, in Late to the Party, where Ed Greenwood's group failed to properly search, we found a tunnel underneath one of the Dark Elf Towers.
Yes.
And we found a map leading to the northwest into the mountains, where there's a dead dragon that we're going to go check out.
Well, yes. Is it so? Solstice has a map, and that's where we'll start when we start the RP.
At the end of when we were exiting the tower at the end,
yes,
we saw a mounted dragon rider.
Right,
heading in that direction as well.
A mounted dragon rider, and what was the color of the dragon? You guess.
It was hard to tell from where we were,
right? But
it wasn't a standard
dragon color. It wasn't a standard dragon color, and you couldn't see the rider too well. But the rider was wearing this.
Yeah, wearing
the rider was wearing that. Look at Eric.
Indy.
I told you, Eric, I'd be filled with all sorts of stuff that you know about.
Yeehaw!
So, I wonder what that could be.
The rider was wearing that hat, and that's what they could see. So, thanks, Bill, for coming. Thank you for all the work you do to make the tables look beautiful and the gameplay look wonderful.
Proud.
Alan, what do you got?
So my character is Angus McCracken. You might know his cousin Phil. And Angus is a Saxon, a foot knight. True neutral in every sense of the word. Really, he's just interested in who's willing to pay him to do his job. Doesn't law, chaos, good, evil. Doesn't really matter that much.
Sounds rather mercenary.
Yeah, but he's also the nastiest hacker you have in the group.
He is. He fights with a two-handed
sword. Double.
He's got red hair.
Yeah.
Looks kind of Scottish.
Yep.
If we had Scotland in Middle Earth.
So, and he's
he came in for the Moonshay Isles. They're all Scots.
Yeah, they are all Scots. Absolutely. So that's Angus. Thank you, Alan. Tom. Oh, you're not on the camera, are you? Oh, yeah, you are. Right on the edge. Good.
So I'm playing Spence Eastgate. He's a swashbuckler, half-elf. He had a gray elf mother. Never knew his father. Interesting origins on this guy. But he's from Saline. And let's just say he has an interesting sense of humor.
And also, he always, before a fight, does what?
Oh, he always partakes in his pipe weed.
He's always taking a hit. And he also is the fastest moving character in the group because he has boots of speed.
Yeah, so he moves at 24.
He moves at 24 inches around on the table.
That just means he gets into trouble that much faster.
Angus looks like he has better hair than Phil. Well, Troy, he probably does, yes. So thank you for coming on.
He's been known to do an acrobat maneuver on occasion, right, Jay?
Oh, absolutely. He's a swashbuckler. He is a fighting... In 1E2, of our 1E2, he's swashbuckler is a fighting thief type. Yeah, he's on the thief table. I'm going to set the giveaway just so it's set up. Let me do that real quick while Walt's talking about his character, which some of you may know or play with. I know Emily's played with this character.
There's a separate giveaway?
Oh, yeah, for tonight? Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
My character's name is Latte Lexington. He is a shield thane from the Lort Mill Mountains. He's
Angus.
What game was it? He would be their tank.
He was the tank in the one that
No, what game? World of Warcraft is.
Yeah, a tank type character. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're familiar with that,
yeah, he's an ultimate tanking dwarf. Shield and heavy armor.
Attacks with his shield too.
Yeah, he can shield bash.
Shield bash.
Yep.
He's lots of fun.
He is, and he's also definitely by far the tank, and he's also the slowest moving character in the party. So we can skip this guy. This guy's actually helping me. Ever mysterious Tim, say hello.
I don't need to be skipped. I'm here to keep Jay from being easy on you guys because he was like, "Well, we have to be nice. It's a charity." It is a charity.
Yes,
so we don't have to be nice to the players.
Tim in his persona is mailed knight.
Tim is helping me out like he does in a lot of events. And you remember, Eric, that Tim helped me out in that adventure we did for GrowlCon a year and a half ago. So Tim's back in that aspect, and
awesome.
That'll be a fun one. So let's talk about the three players that are here that are and let me just move everyone else out of the way here for the time being. Let's start with Darling. Here's your character, Darling. There you go.
Wow, I'm dashing. Look at me. It's very striking.
Ooh, Ed Greenwood's
I will be playing Flavius Moriobellus this evening. I am very tall and handsome and athletic looking, though not very fucking strong, to be honest. I'm from Keoland. I'm a seeker of Keoland, and I'm a wild mage, so that's going to be really fun tonight.
Oh yeah,
dangerous. Yeah, he's a little arrogant.
Wrong button.
And a little narcissistic at times, and often insensitive. A bit of a know-it-all. He's though also a coward, and one of his biggest weaknesses is a mirror.
And he's a seeker.
Yeah, I said that.
I missed that because I'm brain dead. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a member of the Seekers. So yes, I was pushing buttons. So very nice connection there, and make Gary Julian happy in the Keoland.
Does he keep a hand mirror in the back pocket?
Maybe.
And a comb.
Just for signaling,
a man never
course,
reveals his secrets.
And a comb, of course, for make sure the hair is perfect.
Flowing.
Perfectly.
MJ with Evangeline. Welcome.
Yes, thanks. I'm playing Evangeline Toussaint. She is a half-high elf from Welkwood. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
She is a duelist.
Yes.
And if you have to ask, she's probably better than you.
This is going to be great tonight.
Definitely.
Eric's like going to eat this. Oh, this is going to be so awesome.
These all sound like Jay's NPCs.
Right. It's unbelievable.
He's giving them a bad example.
This is going to be fun. Duelists are fantastic. The Duelist is it's slightly modified from the Dragon Magazine article version. We've been using it for 30 years. Some really great characters, including the legendary Gilthanus Markham and Gilliam, some of the duelists that you may know in the game. Second time playing this character, though. This character's played on stream once before. Bones.
Hello. Well, in the spirit of characters that believe that they are truly better than everybody else, I will be playing as Greyhawk Morta. Greyhawk is a Sylvan elf. She's a cleric ranger class.
So she is better.
She's very chaotic good, which we love to see. Now, Greyhawk would describe herself as stoic and demure and very, worldly, but most people would describe her as a snot. She's very snooty and very much an elf in that respect. But she's very good, very powerful, very beautiful, very strong.
Yes, and she, of course, knows Imri, because Imri is the first Sylvan Elf Ranger that came out of the Axewood, and then there's been a whole bunch of them. Stella's character and a couple others, and now Kaliak. So the coven of Rangers that are all Sylvan Elves, and they're all multi-class too, which is kind of cool. So that's a connection there. And then, so this is where we're going to start the group. And once the raid comes in, I'll stop what we're doing. And I'll go over to giveaways and the special kicker. All right. Because I know there'll be a whole bunch of people. So we have Solstice, Angus, Latte, Flavius, Evangeline, Kaliak, Spence. All right. So Solstice. Talk about what you've located and what you want to do.
The group is assembled already, I'm assuming.
The group, but except for 2 characters.
Except for 2 characters.
Yes, they're going to be here shortly. You put a call out for a group of adventurers.
Yes.
Your adventure group did not want to go
because they're tired and weak.
Yes, but also you note on the map. So a map has been found for a lair of a dragon named Exarch Rex, the really terrible.
Not just terrible.
That's kind of terrible.
But really terrible.
Jay, say that name again.
Exarch Rex. And here is the map. Thank you, Anna. And by the way, the 2 towers where you were in the last adventure for that group is down here on the left. They're the 2 Dark Elf towers that were discovered in a landslide. You go up the Jude's Defile to the town of Grouster's Mill. Okay? Instead of our local Gloucester, Grouster's Mill. It's a few miles north of the Druid's Defile. It's a stop off on the trade route for the Druid's Defile, but north of there is where this map of these ruins are. Now, the thing about Gloucester's Mill is it's a small community, but Solstice knows that there is a high-level druid supposedly there named Josephus.
Josephus?
Yes.
Flavius Josephus?
No, from Israel Part 1.
And he knows the Ethiopian Shimshon.
Josephus Hansis.
Oh, Joe.
Okay. Josephus Hansis. And so you're interested to know what Josephus can know about this, and he supposedly lives in Gloucester's Mill.
Right.
Okay? There you go. Thank you, Anna, for the custom edits to the map. Always wonderful to have.
Anna, you are way too nice to him.
I had to before the game. Yep.
So
those maps are the bomb, man.
As Solstice, so what do you say to your original? Because you supposedly Imri, you know Imri, and Imri's attempting to find someone she thinks is in town who will be a huge benefit to the party.
A huge benefit to the party?
Yes.
No. Emu can't think that.
Thank you, Dino Dude.
That can't be.
Every 25. So we're all right. I guess we'll see where we're at. Okay.
Fellow travelers, we have an opportunity here. He says, I'm not offering pay, but I'm offering adventure and the chance of great riches. The Dragon's Lair to the northwest.
You had me at riches. I'm good.
Will provide us with great opportunity. He says we're going to be traveling to Grouster's Mill first, where we can meet up with a contact that I know of to find out more details. But supposedly the dragon's been dead for 200 years, so this should be a cakewalk.
Wow, that will smell awfully.
And all of you know that collect dragon bone for miscellaneous things, a lot of great things can be made from dragon bone and hide. So
I don't care about that.
It'd be a great opportunity.
It's what the treasure they're laying on.
Anyone have any questions of Solstice? Because with this map he has.
So any children they have are 200 years old. So what you're saying?
Angus looks around the group and says, "You couldn't do better than this group."
Oh my gosh! You hear what Angus just said?
Maybe the dwarf seems like some worth.
Oh my gosh! The Saxon just.
He says,
called
you sound
out.
like an NPC.
A bunch of pretty people.
Spence sneaks around and puts a little sign on his back that says, "Kick me."
Spencer's your only thief, everyone, so you may want to be nice to him.
Only the people that can read.
Right? No one else is a rogue.
Exactly.
So, as the questioning goes on, Kalliak and Solstice, you see Imri come in with an Order of Yulk symbol, the same as Latte has on. I think that's it for Order of Yulk members in this group. Wow.
Yeah,
A lot of
it
neutrals.
is, Jay.
Even in Order, I have high dexterity.
And with Imri comes a gentleman that none of you in this group know. But Imri knows him very well. He's got a... Go ahead, Eric. Describe him.
All right. So coming in the wake of Imri, who I have to imagine makes sort of like a heroic sort of saloon door entrance, trailing behind her is a shorter human man. I heard in the introductions there are a lot of elves in the group, and I would say that this man, on first glance, sort of symbolizes all of the things that elves think they're better than humans about because of in terms of physical appearance. He is he's got a blind milky white eye. He's got terrible skin. He is balding at the top, but he has long, kind of dark hair hanging down the sides. He has a little triangular beard that comes to an upturned point a few inches below his chin. He's otherwise dressed quite shabbily, almost like a mendicant cleric. And he has around his neck on a crude bit of twine hangs a single electrum piece. And it looks like it's been with him for some time. It's sort of battered and covered in a layer of grime. And he just sort of walks up behind Imri and just with his one eye just sort of scans the group. And then he sort of takes a step backwards and looks at Imri as if he's awaiting some sort of grand...
Don't scare them yet. Don't scare them yet. Wait a little bit.
That's what Jay said.
What a fine assembly of lords and ladies we have with us tonight. Allow me to make your acquaintance. I am Venorian Vord, cleric of Radishaz, sometimes called the Unlooked For, the god of good luck and bad. I can't wait to see what Imri's got cooked up for us today. A bit of a monster hunt, Imri.
Probably. Yeah, we'll see.
Something about a lizard, like a riding lizard. Are we fighting a riding lizard today?
I think so too. Yeah, I think it's a big one, a really big one. I've heard rumors. Yeah,
roasted by midday.
Yep.
Solstice, tell the whole group.
Big enough even for your ego.
Tell the whole group what you saw in the last adventure.
He says, "Well, when we were leaving, some people here may have heard to another group that traveled out, and we had to go clean up their mess.
Oh, agreed.
2 drink minimum, but."
So, did Venerian's speech have any impact on the audience here, on all the illustrious people assembled?
Probably like, this is who she went and got. What the hell?
The dwarf said that.
Kaliak at first is very enthused to see Emery, obviously because they're good friends, and is very excited. However, when she sees this other
Venorian,
we'll go with creature. She rears back a bit and looks at Emery like, "What is this?"
How tall is Venorian?
That's a great question. Let me think about it. I know that's going to get nailed down canonically. I'm going to say he's 5'6".
All right, I'll change.
Okay.
I got him at 70, so I got him. I'll put him at 66 then. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Flavius is going
Thank
to come up
you,
to you and put a hand on your shoulder and go, "My God, child, who hurt you?"
Oh, thank you for your sympathy. Life itself hurt me, but it also gave me such rich rewards. That's the thing about luck. Good luck, bad luck, it cuts deep either side of the blade.
He kind of backs up and goes, "Okay, don't touch my robes, though. Thank you."
You touched me. All right, fine. Yes, very well. Let me know if you need the blessings of Radishaz, the Unlooked For. If we can tell you well, long have I served the Knights of Ulick. I helped take out an undead with a special tongue. I fought at their side at the Doom Grinder. Yes, many times. I helped
disappeared
wings
too.
to the gargoyles who'd lost their wings.
Oh, I forgot about the gargoyles.
The Western Flannis. Yes, many times have I fought at Imri's side. You'd think
Quite heroic.
that might be rewarded.
Then you
with some kind of
disappeared, and then you
perhaps.
sold
I
off
don't know.
and you disappeared, and you sold off the treasure to
It was
some
quite a valuable treasure.
unsavory types.
Allegedly.
A fortune in more ways than one.
Good history here, which is always great. So Blue Box came in. Thank you so much to raid. I'm so happy to see how much money we've raised already. We're at $9,993.55. So I'm going to give us all a goal here. So our giveaways, we have our normal special event giveaways. So the dice, we're going to give away a bunch of Titan dice. Right, we got our Atlas green and our Calliope, I can pronounce it right finally, pink, and our complete set of the Bag of Splendor, all filled with 140 dice as well. But and the Troller game giveaways every other stream's been doing, I'm going to do on Gavin on Sunday night, just so I won't have too many. Here's my challenge. we're at 93 whatever 93.55. If we do now, we surpassed 10,020. That's last year's total. If we get to 14, is that fair? 14. We 14. Do 4,600 now tonight. I bought these for myself.
Cardboard tubes?
Yeah, cardboard tube. Yeah,
for shipping. They really come in handy.
Cardboard tube in here.
Jay, we'll ship it to you. There's absolutely nothing in it.
Yes. So I'm going to, and it's scrolling through, but I'm going to link what they are. I'm just going to add these to the giveaway randoms tonight if we get there. So let me show you what they are. They are 2 signed 34 by 22 Larry Elmore prints. Okay.
Whoa.
All right. Yeah. I don't need them. So I got split up. These are the 2 that are on the banner for the for the show, and here's the other one. And everyone knows that from the Sears catalog, right?
Teamwork.
What's that?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Yes, those 2. So I will give them away. In addition, just to anyone who could possibly win that in the if we get to that, we gotta get to that $14,000.
I'm signing up for that one.
All right.
I had that poster as a kid.
So there you go.
Really?
Sound good? Sound like a plan?
They seem dragon themed.
Yeah. Well, yes, they are. I have 7 Larry Elmore prints. He donated 5, and they'll be given away by donator order and complimentary gifts. But these 2 I'll give away tonight. Sound good? All right. Awesome. Fantastic. Special and regular hero points. Every $25 is a regular. Okay. And then when you get 4 regulars, you can turn them into a special tonight. Thanks, guys, Jeff. Really appreciate that. We're looking to crank it up tonight and really crush this tonight. So everyone has 1 regular right now, with the exception of Emery, who got a 10,000 cheer, and Flavius. You all have. All right. So everyone's got 1.
Jay.
Yes, sir.
I noticed on the chat that someone donated 1 to me as well.
Oh, okay. I missed that. No,
see,
they probably
Black
did.
is coming.
Yeah.
Rally Shas is with you.
Yes, so they.
Stroke.
Yeah, you guys got to help me with that because I won't be able to follow it as well as normally with this.
I will only notice ones that go to the.
All right, so Benarium, you got 2. These are no one's got specials yet. 2. 1 for Flavius and 1. 2 for Flavius and 1 for Angus Latte, Spence, and Solstice right now. Okay. And the DM has no regulars or specials tonight. So
that's not true.
What's that?
Just for the record, Eric.
You just got a regular now.
Tim, you can't give us regulars. All right, I'll do the 1. All right, so
what about my donation?
That's for Anna.
That was not during our stream. I told you.
What I mean is it's
during our stream, but you donated
for use against Anna.
Yes, you got to donate during your stream. Oh, now I should really come. The characters tonight, and unfortunately, there's no room. The characters tonight are between level 6, 7, and 8. Okay, level 6, 7, and 8 are the characters for the adventure tonight. So you're in the Free City of Altamira. You're in the Salty Dog. The group is chatting
8.
Yeah, I got. They're all regular, so it doesn't. They're not as valuable now. So what's up, John? Thank you so very much for the great work you've done. So it's a cap of 10, Dale. 10 regular can be turned in on a stream. It's okay. He's trying to be helpful. So what's the group do now that Venarium's here and you're all together?
15.
Now that our luck has turned for the better.
16.
We don't need luck with appropriate training.
Well, Asher's giving it to the DM.
Wayne with 200. That's 8 more.
Don't need luck.
That's
He laughs. That was the best
So, yeah,
thing
turned into
she's
16.
ever heard someone say.
For the DM?
But luck is the force that guides the universe.
See?
Maybe for
give them all to the DM.
those less talented.
Can you give them all to the DM?
No one wants to come to the DM. Tim will abuse them.
Challenge. I will show you before the day is at the value of luck.
No, nothing. Of course not.
Of the good
You
and
may
the bad.
try.
I will. It's my sworn duty.
Thank you, Wayne. I got you 15,000 cheer. That was really kind of you. All right, I'm calculating in my head. All right, we can keep going. So fantastic. So anyone want to do anything in town? I mean, you do have this map, but you know nothing about it. You know, all you know about Grouser's Mill is that this druid here, Josephus Hanzus, supposedly is there. And the rest of the group, you're free to do whatever you want. This is the Free City of Altamira is a large city. So if there's something you want to do to research or to
something we want to
talk to someone or buy or whatever,
Buy some more healing potions.
Can I get dragon slaying?
Yes, unfortunately, healing potions, because of the Tony Winslow Brill Xanthoria plague, are still in tough demand to get. So there aren't any because of what happened when the plague came through and ravaged Altamira.
It's not enough in the real world. Now it's spreading into the Greyhawk too. This is getting nasty.
Not all is lost. I've got a healing touch.
Yes, you do. Yes, he does. He absolutely does. We have some other great healers as well.
Get scabies from the touch, but he has a healing touch.
So that's what you call it, Ark, huh?
Not for 3 weeks now. Fingers crossed.
I'm going to memorize Exterminate before we go, and I'm going to cast
Thanks,
it
Megan.
before we go.
Is there any way that Kaliak could try and look at the map and see if she knows anything about it?
So when you go back to the map, we'll do that real quick here. It's off the Druid's Defile, so it's pretty far away from. If you go west a long distance to the Axewood, you know though that this connects Selene to the county and Duchy of Ulick. So it's a very traveled trade route because Calwood now we know is in Selene, as Mike Bridges found that connection. So you probably traversed it a couple times. Grouser's Mill's just a stop off with a nice inn. The Lost Lady is the name of the inn.
We got another 10,000 turn in for Eric.
I already got that one. Thank you very much. And I have 71 regulars to divvy up to the party right now.
71.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna do great.
Yes, they're regulars. I have 71 regulars. I'm just gonna divide them by 9, and that's 8, right? So that's
I just
8.
want to make a comment about the blatant favoritism for the player characters.
Vanam, you have 10. Emery, you have 10. Kaliak, 9. Evangeline, 9. Flavius, 10. Angus, 9. Latte, 9. Spence, 9. Solstice, 9. They're all regulars. Remember, every 4 you can turn in as a special. So somebody
How
had
do
2
mind games now?
Yeah, I can just convert them as we go, right? Yeah.
I didn't hear you say how many I had.
2 more coming
So you
in.
can turn 4 regulars as a
Cannibal,
special.
we have 2 more drugs. Valfrin and
Cannibal, give it to me.
It's like a core.
Then Valfrin
is that
gave
what
it
I'm
to
hearing,
Tim.
right?
Tim. So we got 2 right there. What's that?
Is that what I'm hearing right? You could burn 4 specials on the fly.
4 regulars to get a special. Yeah, yeah. Now it's much easier to just do 1 category.
Correct.
Right. So that's how we're doing it tonight.
That's it.
If we get 10 specials, I'll hit Jay with my gauntlet.
You guys can't use any BattleTech miniatures I painted.
So everyone's loaded up with at least 2 specials right now. So that's really great. And so once again, we want to get to 14,000, and I will give away those 2 Elmores in addition to all the dice we normally give away. Plus, we'll have giveaways on Sunday night show.
And those are signed prints.
Yeah, I have 7 signed Elmores. Yes.
Wow.
7. He gave us 5, and I bought 2. So I'm gonna
Amazing.
Yeah. Larry's as you can see at Larry's logo, we have 7 companies sponsoring this. Let's just Larry Elmore, Cave Geek Art. If we got to 20,000, then it's even a bigger thing, which we'll talk about on a break. We got Reaper, Troller Games, Gamescape 3D, Infinite Dimensions Games. Who am I missing? Stratagem Wiz Dice. Yep. So we have 7 sponsors.
Yeah, three from Phantom.
Okay. 3 from Phantom. All right. All to the group, right?
All to the group.
All right. It's another 5. When I get 8. When I get 9, then I'll pop them up there. I'll keep it rolling. Okay. So what do? You're in Altamira. You're at the Salty Dog. All 9 of you. It's about a week travel there to Grouser's Mill.
Save over food poisoning.
Well, when we leave town,
yes,
since I'm a druid.
All right, so you're gonna prep. You're gonna
Protection from fire, protection from lightning.
Protection from fire and lightning, which are so you can get those spells back. Got it. All right. That's because you cast them during the adventure and they stay on until they get. Balfour's Beards. 30,000 is a crazy amount, but you never. I mean, it's a pipe dream, but we'll see. So. The whole
I'm
crew's
going to turn to Imri and say, looks like people are stocking up, but I prefer to leave things to chance.
Absolutely.
And see where that took you.
I'm surprised. To the top, to the very precipice of membership in the vaunted Knights of Ulick. Right, Imri?
Imri kind of thinking like, is he talking out of his head, or is that really true?
Wow.
Who knows?
Hey, damn weirdo, $250 donation. That's 10 more regulars. So that's 50. So everyone pop up one more regular to your total. So now I have 6 in the kitty.
You know,
Thank you.
not to influence the chat, but if we all had one more regular, it'd be like all of us having 3 specials.
That's
almost.
Just throwing that out there.
Almost. $250 donation. Thank you.
You know, that threshold.
Thank you so very much.
It's basic.
Cannibal with another 245, 250. That's another. There you go. That's another 10. That's another 10. The kitty has 9, and now let's see. Venerum, you have 12. That's. I'm gonna make them specials. 3.
What a stroke of luck.
3 specials. 3 specials for Imri. Callie's 1 short of 3 specials. So she's at 3 regulars, 2 specials. Evangeline 3 regulars, 2 specials. Flavius 3 specials.
10K now.
Over 10K.
Yeah. Angus 3 regulars, 2 specials. Latte 3 regulars, 2 specials. Spence 3 regulars, 2 specials. Solstice 3 regulars, 2 specials. All right. And there's the kitty coming up here. As soon as we get 1 or 2 more in that, then it'll all pop up. So. No, Dave, you can tell it's us. You can do anti-hero points. You know me. I don't care.
Very important. That's very important. Very points.
Yes.
Dave, you're just getting a 30-day ban for the
Yes.
Mind games. Mind games, I say.
Always with the mind
Josh
games.
Pop,
Mind games.
$500 donation, Zarathon. Oh my!
Wow.
Thank
Points
you
for the DM.
Wow, and Josh, I'm assuming that's going all to. All right, well, I'll keep on calculating as we go for everyone. I'll need to keep on.
That's
That's another.
last year.
That's 20 regulars. That'll go all converted. So, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Josh. Very kind of you.
And then there was another one from Obsidian in there as well.
Yeah. John wants a bit.
None of this is luck.
We should just do a hero point pool that we can all just pull out whenever we need it.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing.
And there's another one
All
from
right.
Pat 66.
I got it. I'll keep it rolling.
All right,
Thank you. Thank you.
Let you know.
So, what's the group do? You got one person that just is going to do his buff spells when he's out on the road as a druid. You have this map. I mean,
Well, that's it. Who's the person who's the master map reader?
Here? No
One of
one.
those brainiac elves, probably.
Yeah.
The druid is. I can tell you how to.
Yes, Brainiac.
I don't know how good they are at reading, but I bet their handwriting is
if there's
fantastic.
anyone in town that.
Oh, I don't know if we have a cartographer in town. I'm sure there is.
Sure, there is. Plus, there's a sage. There's a sage as well. And plus, you have Flavius here. I mean, Flavius is the smartest man on the planet.
Well, all the religious people should be
right?
good at calligraphy.
Flavius.
Oh my god.
Man. The way this is going.
Flavius.
Your hand.
Flavius, you're extremely Flavius.
Right.
You're extremely excited about this being a seeker and collecting magic and knowledge. When you heard about this cowboy hat or this hat that that individual was wearing, plus this unguarded horde, you don't know what you're going to find in there.
Oh, I like.
And I guarantee you, it's unguarded.
I guarantee you.
I guarantee if you die,
Justin
you
Wilson,
die.
huh?
Yeah. So, does anyone want to take it anywhere? You guys just want? You can just travel. I'm fine with that.
I want to actually ask the I'm going to walk up to Solstice and Latte and Angus and
Yes.
and say,
So, Imri tells us you've got a problem with a lizard.
it's a dead lizard as far as we know. But
Oh, well, then that problem appears to be solved.
well, we don't know that
Luck
because
shines on me again.
we saw a character riding on another lizard heading in that very direction.
Well, that's not good. That's another
Don't know
lizard.
if they're connected or not.
There could be all that treasure laying around.
it was just skittering around on the ground like a little oversized iguana, that lizard. Imri, I got the impression from what Imri said that it was a riding lizard that we were talking about.
Oh, it's a riding lizard. Someone was riding on the lizard.
I rest my case. Should be no problem.
It's a large winged riding lizard.
I'm sorry, winged?
Yes, this wasn't a
Angus
land-based, it was a air-based lizard.
Angus says, and that's good eating right there.
Yes. You want to describe it? You want to describe
we
it?
didn't really get a good look at it.
Jerky.
Well, in the distance you did.
Was it twilight? So
It was
the
twilight.
sky was orange.
So
it was
everything
hard to
kind of had an orange hue to it.
Yeah, it did. It kind of had an orange hue to it. But in the distance...
We couldn't tell what
In the distance, it kind of looked like this. And you may have seen some of the pictures on Facebook or wherever. That's what it kind of looked
It's
like.
the same thing like that.
Do you like draw that on a napkin or something? Like, is that something you show us?
He's describing it.
Holding a fucking miniature? Like,
It looked like a beautiful sunset.
That's
in
what
the
he
distance.
describes, a beautiful sunset.
that sounds like a dragon! That's not a riding. I mean, you can ride it. It's a lizard, but it's not a riding. Emery, have you brought me on a dragon, on?
It's not a dark elf subterranean lizard.
You should have mentioned that in Hochoch or wherever we met.
Well, it could just be some type of Draco worm. We don't know.
I
because
can't
it's
really
Maybe it
think
was
that
an
was-
orange
Friend's got a
wyvern.
problem with a lizard.
Yeah.
Something that could use a
Well,
bit-
they're kind of lizards, sort of.
will be
They're just
wyverns.
big ones.
It could have been a programmed illusion. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's true.
But now you never shied away from big problems before.
Angus is
Great
just
risk
like this.
comes the potential for great
Angus
reward.
puts his head in his hands
Exactly.
like,
There you go.
oh my gosh, what did I
And
sign
dragons
up
are
for?
known for being very generous for big rewards. They
Don't
just,
worry, this is just a snipe hunt.
Elves.
It's no problem.
It probably just happened that you go in the same direction.
Mhm.
So we're going to what we think is the lair of a dragon.
Yep.
I have a dead dragon.
But important, a dead dragon.
Yes.
Well, a dead dragon that is flying around can be an even bigger problem.
But
That's what we need
that's
you.
a different dragon, though, right?
I'm not so sure about that. We'll see.
That's your fear.
And there's
That's
a
not a
pen with a
problem. It's an
pen.
But
opportunity.
you see, then we need Ralisha's luck or misfortune or whatever. We might need both. For
You
this
never know which one you're going to get, Emery.
Exactly, that's the thing. So I'm starting to know you.
Good fortune for us and bad fortune for them.
Yeah.
And good fortune for Emery.
All the donations now, we have, everyone has,
I'm like a lucky penny, aren't I, Emery?
everyone has four
Every
specials.
everything I ever been on you,
Valerian?
with you,
Venarian
you're
Vord.
in success.
Yeah, the problem is that you get the luck and I get the I don't know what sometimes. So
Well,
we'll
let's
see.
not split hairs.
So everyone has 4 specials right now so far.
So 3 and 4, huh?
I only have 3 regulars there, Josh Pop, so no one's giving me any right now. So there you go. So you should feel happy about that. So I don't have any specials yet. Not yet. We're waiting. So
I don't
Jay doesn't need him, he cheats.
so
think I've ever fought a dragon before.
Evangeline's awfully
Tim will
quiet.
help him.
So Evangeline, what's your comments to all this when he says dragon?
I think it would be a good experience to slay a dragon. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you think your training is up to the challenge? Just the training alone? It's just going to take training and we should be able to defeat it? No problem?
Training and experience.
That's the spirit.
Training, experience,
reason.
and luck. The iron triangle, as they call it.
Oh my god.
Sure. Yeah. Look,
Pull yourself
I feel
together,
like I might
man.
have offended you. I'm sure for you, luck is very important. I just don't think the skilled warriors in this group really need it.
Oh, we shall see. We shall see. You're right, it is important for me, but I think it's more important for you than you think. But we shall see. We shall.
And he's drinking too. That makes it
How about this? After the fight, if we're victorious, and if there is a fight, if we don't, if we come across it's a dead dragon, then I think luck, frankly, has won the day. But if there's a fight, I'm going to turn to you afterwards, and I want your honest evaluation of whether luck played a part. Deal?
If you keep an open mind and take into account whether it wasn't luck but my blade that saved you.
Well, I mean, that saved me. Oh, I like the way this is going. Okay, yes, we will have this discussion at the end. I'm no enemy of training. Train all you like. It can inform luck, but ultimately, it's life as a roll of the dice. I think you agree.
We'll see.
Literally. All right, we'll see. Metaphor.
Any comments from anyone else about that discussion?
Kalyak she doesn't say anything, but she rolls her eyes almost as hard enough to damage an optic nerve.
After that, Solstice being
one
the
of
druid hands out
Dorian's
white
eyes
willow
would-
bark to everyone to chew because everyone's got a headache.
Flavius, anything from you?
Flavius is like standing at the bar, and he has like his pewter like mug, and he's just like fixing his blonde coif in the mug, and like has completely tuned everything out at this point in the peripheral.
Wait till I elbow
That's
Jay.
fancy when he loses an ear to a dragon bite.
Yeah, well.
We'll see how it goes. Best of luck.
Okay, well, very interesting. After discussions, anything that you do in town? Yeah, I'm just going in blind.
Hey,
I'm just going to go in blind.
Going in blind. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the best way to do things.
You think Angus
Oh.
cares?
I know I'm playing mind games there.
Angus
Oh.
thinks there's something to kill. You go kill it. It's that simple.
Okay.
You don't need to think about it.
There are
Go
9,
three.
so chances are at least 3 will survive.
Is that what you consider luck?
I mean, luck, I think would be more like 4.5, honestly, like if it's a flip of the coin. But I looked at the group, lots of fancy lads and lasses. I think it'll be 3. 2 plus
Talia nods slowly, like, I
Well,
see.
you never know.
Flavius looks up from his mug because he heard fancy. And he said,
I
"Oh,
figure if
how
anyone's gonna
kind of
give
you to
some
notice."
coin,
Yes, well, my lord.
Yes, yes.
Not the face.
Not the face. So, okay, so the group yeah, I'm standing up because I don't want him elbowing me with his armor on here. So, you're all gonna travel together as a group to Grouster's Mill off the Druid's Defile. Is that agreed?
That's agreed.
That's
Yes.
agreed. Okay. Beautiful. Take this. Put that one up there, pointing toward our shrine.
Towards the DM shrine.
Yes, the shrine of the DM. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Boom.
How's that?
That's good. Down a little more. Or back. Down and back. Okay. All right. 9 characters. I'm going to hand them over to handing them across and out and over. All 9. Everyone has 1 regular, 4 special hero points. The entire crew, okay? With all those cheers of hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Thank you so very much,
Wait, I thought I
everyone.
had 3 and 4.
No. 1 and 4.
Converted, okay.
1 and
Making
4.
sure.
So we are at, what are we at? We're at 10,870. We have surpassed last year already. Thank you. All right, we did 10,040 last year.
All right.
We have surpassed last year. Let me look
I'm
this
going
up.
to say,
Fantastic.
Do I have about 5 minutes?
are we on Jay? Are we on the path? Yes.
Yeah.
Over the river and through the woods,
Let me get
Al.
this out of the way.
Angus and Latte, obviously.
Do I have
up
about
front.
5 minutes?
What's that?
Do I have about 5 minutes?
Yeah,
And then
for
it
what?
really doesn't matter.
Yeah, go.
Then it really doesn't matter after that.
You can actually do it
Ranger,
that way.
Ranger.
Hey, Emery. Hey, Emery.
Actually,
Any other members of the knighthood in this group?
Yes.
Okay.
The dwarf.
You're tracking dragon.
Latte.
Yeah. I guess
Well,
doesn't he
Tracking Falcon.
carry
Holiday.
a big like?
straight match.
Angus he fights with a 2-handed sword. He's not a Knight of Ulick member. I think he's neutral, isn't he? Angus?
Angus is true neutral.
Angus is true neutral.
I cannot be bothered.
Yeah, but the Lexington with the big
Latte, the
shield.
dwarf. Yes, the dwarf is a shield.
Yeah,
the shield
but doesn't
thing.
he have like a symbol on his shield so it's obvious for everybody? Or
Yes.
yeah.
I
Yes.
still
I
have
don't
a
know who
question.
is-
I'm not that observant. What does he look like, Angus?
Angus is 6'2", about 200 pounds, red hair, green eyes, very fair skin, and fully decked out in plate armor.
He's got a goatee, and he fights with 2-handed
So
sword.
he looks pretty fancy, huh?
No. He looks kind of like the guy you find sitting at the end of the bar at your local dive bar.
He's the scruffy
Okay.
mercenary.
He's a
Okay, well
mercenary.
then I kind of sidle up to him and I'm like, he don't look so special.
Yeah.
Nice suit of armor, but he just looks like fatso. Like from like a wino at a bar. I'm at least thin.
That is awesome.
Hey, if you're going to be something, you might as well be good at it.
I'm not talking to you there, friend. Emery, but again,
Who? Jay, who is
I just asked for a reconsideration.
the dwarf?
Yeah.
It seems that some of my past transgressions are being held against me, perhaps a bit unfairly. Just something to think about as we vanquish a dragon.
Well, you see, yeah, it goes back and forth, but we can probably see Relish
mostly
has smiles
goes
on
back.
you and
To
all
be
of us
fair.
tonight. Yeah.
It's been mostly going back since we met, but
Angus
I
is
think
wrong.
given the services...
Oh, you saying I give you bad luck?
He started fighting them.
Anna's on fire
I've
tonight.
learned not to judge luck whether good or bad. It's all too
I
subtle.
thought that was Radishaz who gave you all the luck or the bad luck, not me.
He does have
I'm just a humble.
Radishaz doesn't control entry to the Knights of you. Look, a knighthood would go a long way toward establishing credibility.
Starting to heat up.
But you can't rely on luck for that.
Oh, look at that shirt.
That's a good
Don't
point.
you sound like
a dragon
Evangeline?
shirt today for the event.
11,000.
You're the best,
Right, just
Bill.
keep your eyes open. It's all I ask.
No, Sean, what's
Okay.
the 2 years ago?
Over 11.
80 of the areas, and we'll see where it goes from there. Then it's in Radishaz's hands.
Mm-hmm.
We are over $11,000.
Anybody want a blessing before we get started?
Anyone want a
Not a
blessing?
magical one, but just a bunch of rhetoric. I've been working.
Aliak looks to him and says, "Please, by all that is good with the gods,
a blessing, yes.
No."
That's awesome.
You don't want a blessing from me.
What up tonight, sir?
So probably two of them have electric blades, which one's direction damage, but some of them hit. So we're gonna put, we got 2 slingers and 2 bowmen to put them